Welcome to another market update. Today is October 27, 2018. Let's quickly take a look at some of the market indexes. Start off with the Dow Jones Industrial, and we'll see that the industrial have failed the back test of the 24,858.97, this level here. Okay. And we're basically looking for this thing to move down and possibly test this 23,997.21. Unless it could, get back above this 24,858 and do a little bit of a bounce and see would it be able to make a bounce back up to the 25,800. But right now it looked like there's a higher probability that it's just going to fail this trend line and come down to this 23,997. And here's this long-term trend line that is coming down to test. And most likely it probably will dip down and shake some of the people out. So if we take a look at the 60-minute, so you can see that the back test up here on the 24,858 have failed, and it is making a move down. So if it break Friday's low, then it's very likely we will see this thing heading down to this 23,997. And looking at the transportation also have failed this back test on a 10,080.51. So we're going to see, can it get back up here and do a little bit of a seesaw? And if cannot do a seesaw back up, then we're going to see it's going to come down and possibly get down to this 97.63.66 and do a test on that to see can it find support down there. And if we take a look at the 60-minute, you can see that 60-minute here, try to get a bounce here, but it failed, and also trying to make a move back up here to do a back test on the 10,080. So there still would be another possibility to come back up and try to do another test and then come back down to this 97.63. So we'll just have to keep an eye on it. But if it break this low, then the probability is pretty high for this index to come down and test the 97.63. And then the S&P 500, take a look at the S&P 500 daily. Again, it failed the back test of the 2683.35. And we'll be watching for a dip to come down to maybe test the 2594. So if we take a look at the this long-term trend line, and it had broken that last week. So then go take a look at the 60-minute. You can see that 60-minute where basically watch it came up for the back test and it failed. So right now it's going to be coming down to possibly get down to test this 2594.62. And the NASDAQ 100, we'll also see it fail the back test of the 69.50.23, and now it's appeared that it's setting up to do a either seesaw bounce up at this off of this 68.56.96, or a back test fail to a back test failure, and then we'll see it come down and possibly test this 65.22.70. And looking at the 60-minute here, you can see that it was trying to get back above this 69.50 here, and it failed this back test, came down to the 68.56. So we're going to see would it be able to get a seesaw bounce back up to the 69.50, or a back test failure and dip down to the next level, 65.22. And finally, the Russell 2000. The Russell 2000 also, setting up for a possible seesaw bounce on this 1482.90. So we'll see, could we get a seesaw bounce up here, back up to the 1527.70, or would it come down to do a back test and fail and come down to this 1452.10? And if we take a look at the 60-minute, you see that 60-minute here, it is trying to see a set up for a bounce here at the 1482.90. But if it dipped down, then we could see this happening, that possibility. Okay, so those are the index, and certainly the market still buys on the downside. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to my YouTube video channel, click on the subscribe. And if you have any question or comment, please leave them in the comment section below. And thank you for watching.